Everyone. So we are working with spheres today. A sphere has only one surface, which is curved and has no base. And so our formula here, if you're looking at it, is volume equals 4/3 times pi r to the third. All right. And so that's the biggest difference here that we will have to be working with. And so now that is a cube root. And what you're asking yourself for this r cubed is what times itself 3 times will give you that answer. Okay, so that's your volume. If you need to, pause the video and get this all written down. But this is the formula you will use today. It looks scary, but it's not as scary as it seems, because in reality, we can actually rewrite this equation and kind of do something along the lines of 4 times your pi times your r to the third. Oops, not twice third. That's a huge number. And then we could divide that answer by 3. So there's a few different ways in which you can solve this. But I have a little mini lesson here. So let's kind of go through this and kind of analyze what we need to do. So we know that our volume, we know this is going to be 4/3 times your pi times your radius. But we know our radius, right? We see it right here. And so that's all we need to solve this. 2 to the third. Okay. And then we're just going to solve it. So step by step, let's go ahead and solve for that cube first. In reality, what you're asking us is, what is 2 times 2 times 2, right? So you're doing 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8. So now you're at 4 times pi times 8, and you're going to divide all that by 3. So I'm just going to use a calculator, right? I'm just going to do 4 times 3.14 times 8 and get that top, which is going to be 100.48. And then divide that by 3. You're going to get the answer of about volume equals, remember, round to the nearest hundredth, so 33.49. You're done. That's all you have to do. Okay. So I like to do my cube first. And so you could do whatever that base is times itself 3 times. So 2 times 2 times 2, you can type that in your calculator and you'll get it. But there's also this button here. So you see this little caret. We call it a caret. I'm kind of covering it. It's right there. Looks like a end of a caret there. If you hit the base, so like 2, hit that caret and then hit the exponent, which is 3, you'll also get your answer of 8, if that helps. All of your calculators have that caret. My next one here, let's just go ahead and go down, and we're going to do the exact same thing. So we have our volume equals 4 times pi times your radius to the third over 3. And so we have our diameter here, but we need our radius. Okay, so remember, diameter is the full length of that circle, radius is half of it. So we're just going to divide by 2 and we'll get 5 for our radius. So if you look at your calculator and you do 5 times 5 times 5, 5 times 5 times 5, you will get 125. Okay, so we're here now. Oops. 4 times pi times 125 all over 3, and you can just use your calculator again. So 4 times 3.14 times 125, you will get a pretty big number, 1,570. Divide that by 3. Oh, that's weird. I don't know why that happened. Hold on. 570, divide that by 3, divide by 3, and your answer ends up being, so the volume of this sphere ends up being 523.33, and centimeters cubed. Don't forget your units. You're done. Okay. I'm hoping this helped. If it didn't, it's gonna be on Schoology, this video, so you can just go into Schoology and rewatch it and rewatch it and rewatch it and rewatch it until you understand. Because there's 2 examples. So if you want to rewatch these, if you get stuck on today's activity, go ahead. Okay. Go ahead and watch the next video for explanation of what we're doing today. Bye, everyone.